I've been a Jive customer for about 12 years.
I've been working with Jive since 2009.
We turned to Jive about 3 years ago now.
We've been using Jive for 2.5 years.
We started in 2004 with our forums.
We launched our Jive platform in May 2009.
We've been using Jive at NetApp over 4 years now.
We've been a Jive user for 2 years now.
T-Mobile's been using Jive for going on 2 years.
Yum is the parent company of KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut.
We are fundamentally a communication and networking company.
Our company, to put it in its simplest, takes money from institutional investors and invests in commercial real estate.
Swiss Re is the second largest reinsurance company in the world.
At Eloqua, we design software that marketers use to send their campaigns, track them.
We do anything from video conferencing, web conferencing, audio conferencing.
Life Technologies is a global biotechnology tools company.
SAP provides enterprise software to every company on the planet.
The main business problem that led us to Jive was the inability to find information internally.
We had a lot of systems, a lot of local intranets, a lot of knowledge and a lot of, therefore, work and things going on, a lot of duplication of effort, I guess, going on around the world.
We knew that we had customers who were looking to find a representative and representatives who were looking to build their business by finding new customers.
We chose Jive because our entire sales and marketing organization had been restructured.
We had some challenges a few years ago with our own crude, clunky, social community approach.
Two things. One, to break down geographic barriers and functional, kind of siloed barriers.
We chose Jive last year because we really wanted to build a community for our customers. We have a really healthy, growing group of customers.
We felt that there was a need to allow users to collaborate more closely together, and our intranet wasn't the platform to do that on.
Most of us are working with social media in private, so we wanted to bring this into the business context, but we didn't know how.
So what's confusing about the social business landscape? It's so new, so innovative, and people look at it from a social or personal perspective and not a business perspective.
The most confusing thing about the social business market today is that every company seems to be trying to socialize their application. We've seen a few people bring point solutions into the company, things like Yammer, but they never really took off. I think because they weren't brought in with a business objective in mind. They were brought in as a piece of technology.
The social business software space is really an emerging space, and it is extremely fragmented. It was tough to look at all the different vendors and figure out who the best was.
We had other tools. Yammer comes to mind. Nobody really used it. It had low adoption. I don't think people saw the value in it.
We started with SharePoint. We weren't successful. We actually had an instance of Lithium and an instance of Jive, and at that point we went and reevaluated to see what was the most successful for us long term, and we stayed with Jive.
So we researched who was out there and truly believed that Jive was the industry leader for our company, and we went with it.
Of course, there's always the shiny new object that people like to look at out there, and we always have come back to Jive as being the best solution.
And ultimately, one of the big decision points for McAfee was the culture of the people at Jive and how we could work together with them over time.
We are 53,000 users on Jive today in my company. So we have users, and it has really transformed the way we work.
We have about a million unique monthly visitors. Those people go there not because they have nothing else to do in their day. They're going there to solve problems. If they weren't getting answers to their problems, if they weren't getting help from other people in the community, they wouldn't go back.
I think, the value has been seen within sales. They're very happy with it. Honestly, in marketing, it's the biggest value.
And getting that real-time solution to a customer problem, I think, is justification itself for something like Jive.
He just posted that question out to the community, and within, I think it was a matter of about 24 or 48 hours, he had responses from 5 different countries, 5 different markets.
We've seen a dramatic drop in our service request volume, not because customers are just finding the answers themselves, which is great, but also because we have product management, engineering, and research participating with customers as well.
Actually, Jive has become, the center of our business,
And the CEO actually states that it's the fourth leg of the stool. It's actually, completed the business. It's actually a value add, to the business.
Lowering that time that it takes for a representative to locate information and provide that answer to a customer has really improved the bottom line in our business.
And instantly, his customer got the notification, went over the PowerPoint, which had some details of some new releases and new products that were coming out. 15 minutes later, he was on the call, on the phone, calling his sales guy and saying, hey, I want this, this, and this. By the time his regular scheduled meeting came, he had already closed the deal and was working on the next deal.
The two primary teams that use Jive are our customer service organization, both our support teams as well as our frontline, and the same goes for our sales organization within our stores and our partners. Other teams such as HR, legal, marketing, all on board. They are all using Jive to collaborate and really get the most out of the platform, sharing ideas, sharing their documentation.
So we've deployed Jive across the entire company. So we have teams in the finance organization that are sharing information across geographies. We've got our customer-facing teams, both in services, in sales, and in pre-sales. The IT team, my own training organization, pretty much everybody is in Jive today.
When I think about the different groups across our company that use Jive, I would be really hard-pressed to think of any group that doesn't use it.
If tomorrow I went into work and Jive wasn't there, my inbox would be a lot busier than it is now. I'd be a lot less aware of what's going on across the company.
If you took Jive away, really our customer service agents, our sales agents, and our customers online would be left with no resource for knowledge, collaboration, or idea sharing. It would really be of significant impact to the company. Like, people would go crazy. We might as well not even take calls.